Foundations of Success 5, Setting Goals, an overview. Setting goals. Most people have goals in their head but never write them down. By doing this, they have a vague idea of where they want to go, but they will never get there because they never plan and take action on specific steps. Just by writing your goals down, you can become the top 5 percentile of people. By taking it even further and breaking your goals down into manageable steps, you can become even better. And by taking it one step further and putting action steps into play every day towards your goals, both major and minor, you'll become more successful, more driven, more motivated than the vast majority of the people in the world. Why set goals? Why should you set goals? How do you set them? What does the process look like? When is the appropriate time to set goals, and when is it wise to review them? Should you set life goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, attainable goals, or impossible goals for yourself? All of these questions become increasingly important as you begin the process of learning to set goals for yourself. On the surface, this foundation seems like a no-brainer, and you may be tempted to skip over it because you think you already do set goals. But the reality is that we've never really been taught how to properly set and define goals for ourselves, and this makes all the difference in the world as far as success is concerned. Learn to set goals well, and you'll be immediately able to see a noticeable improvement in your overall life, your clarity, and your current situation. How many of us just have a dream and think it's a goal? We set out to attain it, but never have a roadmap. We never know where to go, never know what we should make of ourselves, never really understand what the attainment of our dream will require of us. We don't understand who it requires us to become and what it requires us to learn. And so we drift, hoping that somehow, through various acts of hard work, we'll arrive. And time passes, and one day we wake up and realize that we've been working so hard, oh so hard, and yet we've neglected the most important steps to bringing us to our destination. Does that sound familiar? That is what working smarter and not harder is all about. You see, for a man to sail the ocean, he must first build a vessel with oars and learn to captain that vessel on small ponds and streams. Once he has an understanding, he may then learn to build a sail and command his vessel into mighty rivers and long spread lakes, facing waves and wind and weather. And then and only then can he craft a ship worthy of the ocean and test his mettle against it with wonderfully built masts and sails and rudders and oars. But most of us dream of distant shores and never learn these steps. We put a small raft into mighty waters and row and row and row, hoping that someday land will appear back in view. And we are working hard, toiling with our sweat and exerting ourselves harder than any man we've known, and yet we don't see results. Rarely could this small rowboat ever see the distant shores of a land that we've once dreamt of. Far better to build a mighty ship that we learned how to captain in order to reach a new port of call. Your dreams are your well-established, well-understood goals that you must work towards. So what is a goal? The greatest value in life is not what you get, it's what you become. Set the kind of goals that will make you become something to achieve them. It is very important to realize that there is a large difference between goals and wants, or goals and dreams. Your ultimate dreams cannot simply be wishes. Wishes are abstract. Wishes can be fuzzy little boxes that we have. They can be hopes, which we have, which will never truly be put into action. Or daydreams that we will never pursue, but we wish we could. Dreams, however, must be goals. Dreams must be vivid and specific. We'll delve deep into the understanding of what goals truly are and the correct way to establish and pursue them in the full foundation of setting goals. This is the conclusion. Learning to clearly define and write out your goals with specificity is one of the single most crucial foundations of success to understand and build as a success habit in your life. And that is exactly what we delve into in the full foundation of success for setting goals. The more clarity you can muster for each goal, the more specific success you will experience with it. Remember that vague goals lead to vague results. If you can clearly define your wants, dreams, and desires in life, write them down, and break them into simple, actionable steps, you can achieve virtually anything in life. And the more you focus on these goals by writing, reviewing, and rewriting them, the more your every action will lead to their attainment. Master this, and you will master a lifetime of achievement and success. Learn the foundations of success. By this point, I'm sure you're intrigued and wondering what else there is to know that can help you live the life you have always desired. If you'd like to go further in depth with this principle and others like it and better understand it, I've prepared a program for you called the Foundations of Success. You'll see a link for it in the video description below. In it, you will learn all of the foundations and all the fundamentals of how to become successful and what it takes to get rich. Let the Foundations of Success program assist you on your road to wealth. So click the link in the description below to begin your journey on the path to riches. What are the foundations of success exactly? As we set off on this journey together, I will teach you the foundations of success and help walk you through a series of what I have come to understand are the crucial foundations for becoming successful and gaining wealth. I have developed, over the last 2 years of study, research, and application, a full guide that has not only changed my life around, but if given the chance, can also change yours. I've labeled this highly valuable program the Foundations of Success because it contains what I believe to be the most crucial and foundational ideas, concepts, and principles that you absolutely need to understand and apply in order to truly achieve success in your life. This summary that you have just heard is the foundation of setting goals, number 5. The Foundations of Success course I've created is extensive in its value, simple in its approach, strategic in its knowledge, and easily accessible to you. All you have to do is follow a link and your life could change in an instant. And I know that life is daunting and change is hard, so you should desire to first get a taste of what the Foundations of Success is all about. And that's why I've created these short video posts to give you some key insight into what you'll learn in each foundation of success within the program. Listen to your heart's content and follow each blog post, each YouTube video to gain a preliminary understanding. This information alone can do wonders for your life if you just begin to apply it. But should you choose to be serious about changing your life, improving your current situation, and beginning your journey on the path to riches, the full scope of the Foundations of Success is always available to you via the link in the description below. So I highly encourage you to check that out and get in the program. Thank you for listening. I'm Makai Block. This is Limitless North, and I will see you on the next Foundations of Success overview, number 6.